Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your Drive Home Podcast. I'm your Drive Home Podcast host, Ryan. We're back. I'm back by myself. What's up? What's up? Very poppy. Apologize. Very shoddy setup last minute here. Um, oh man. Those of you watching on Spotify or YouTube, if you're seeing this, you can see my basement's become another horde. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Make sure everything's running smooth here. It looks like it. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. I guess. Just doing a quick one here. Man, I had this planned for so long. I had this planned for so long, and I was looking forward to this day, having a couple hours to myself, and I just got a text from my mom saying she needs help with I guess they have a group at our church, the Ladies of Faith, elderly women, 50s plus women. We're having a rummage sale today, and she needs help with cleanup at pretty much in like an hour. So, yeah, I had some time set aside, and that's a perfect example right there of just there's just no time. I just don't have time to do this anymore. I love it. It's fun. Was gaining some momentum there with the last episode that I had with Joey Joyce on here. He was a real peach and came on here and did an episode with me, the only one I've done so far this year. I've tried getting guests. It's like pulling teeth getting people over here, man. It really is, and I don't blame them. Look at this. Look at this disaster out here. I mean, look at the disaster. I got a coat rack out here, trying to so me and my wife are doing some very late spring cleaning. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think the official first day of when is the first official first day of summer? I think we've already passed it. Let me see here. Been asking the Chat GPT a lot of stuff lately. Like I said on the last one, I've really been using it a lot. It's my new Google. It's my new Google. Official day summer 2026. Let's see. It will be summer by the time this comes out. I will say that. Absolutely. It will probably you know what, I should just make this a 4th of July episode because that's probably what I'm aiming for. Probably 4th of July by the time I get this out. I don't know, man. With the time restraints, I don't know what to do. I was gonna get into a bunch of stuff here, maybe a couple techie things. I don't even know. I don't know. I know I said I would talk about the morning bird. I'm actually wearing a piece of our merch, or their merch, right now. Yeah, the morning bird. I'm gonna tread very lightly when I talk about all of that. But in the that's coming up. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But in the meantime, guess I got some stuff here. So when I do get back to having guests on and stuff, I mean, look at this. This is so this material that I mentioned on our last episode. I've tried everything. Guys. I've tried. My next step is super glue. Just gonna super glue these things right on the freaking walls, and my wife's gonna love that. She wants us to move. I hate this camera. She wants to move. Okay, so when we do move, that'll be fun getting off the walls. So I don't know what to do with this space down here. We've been looking at some houses over in like North Ridgeville area, Lorraine area. It's a hard sell for me, man. It's a hard sell for me, dude. I currently live 9.5 miles from work, from downtown. So I do not. I don't want to move, but I get it. Our house is very small. Small. I mean, a basement isn't bad, but our house is small. Okay, so let's get into this. These cameras. I have an OBS camera that I bought. This is actually looking pretty smooth right now. It's a little choppy at moments, but it's looking rather smooth. I had to turn everything off. I guess I just had too much stuff running on it. But man, while I was recovering from surgery and stuff, and over the past year, really, just thinking on what I want to do with this podcast or whatever it is, whatever's left of it. I've been doing some research into cameras, and I love the E.meet world. It's E.meet, EMEET, the camera brand. I've used them for almost every episode leading up to right now in this very moment. I have used their cameras. Now I got the one that I used for Joe last week. I have it set up. Unfortunately, it doesn't do well. You see, it's so laggy, this OBS camera. I don't like it. Let's go back to it. Okay, so here's the E.meet camera. Holy cow. I am white as snow right now. But the action on it is great. It's a 4K camera. I mean, everything looks brighter down here. I just have this window in front of me that's killing me right now. It's just a little too bright. From afar, like I can put this camera far away, and it picked up Joe pretty well on the last episode. So, but then, yeah, I go back to this. This is, it's got a nice warm color to it, I guess. It's laggy. It's very laggy. But I can do cool stuff with it. It's got, it moves. This is the OBS Tiny Light 2, I think. Or Tiny 2 Light, number 2. There was a poop joke there, in case you missed it. Okay. I like that I can do close-ups. I can do this, or it just will zoom in on this. If I'm wearing a shirt, wish I was wearing our shirt that my wife's volunteered to make. But this is actually Jeffrey from Rover's Morning Glory. I probably can't remember, it says. This is an old shirt. He's their bread and butter. And once again, one of the main reasons why I decided to do this show. Just being a longtime fan of radio, talk radio, and stuff. In case you're new to the show. But I doubt anyone listening to this right now is new. If anyone finds this or hears this, you have to be an OG because, yeah, I have not been, since I've been banned from social media, except for Facebook. I got a Facebook. I just made a Your Drive Home Facebook account, linked my TikTok. I do have a TikTok account, YDH _podcast, I believe it is. Or just type in your Drive Home podcast. I'm sure it'll show up in TikTok. But yeah, I just linked my TikTok with all my reels in there. That's all I got, man. No Instagram. Meta screwed me royally. I've sent so many messages through their Phantom Messenger platform, whatever it is. They have a thing where you can log out and send a message. It's weird. And I woke up one day. I tried looking for this. I took a screenshot. I woke up one morning. I looked at my phone, and they actually did message me back because I was like, listen, I was kicked off of Instagram and Facebook. No idea why. I've never broke any of your standards or integrity or whatever they claimed I did. I don't know. They one day I got a meta message just on the front of my phone, and it said, "We believe your account has been hacked." And then there's no way for me to open this invisible chat log with me and Meta or whoever I'm talking to. So they just did nothing about it. So I had to make a new Facebook and everything. It sucks. Really sucks, man. Like 12, 15 years of memories and stuff gone. It's bull crap. But whatever. That's just what they do. That these days you have people, AI bots running companies, doing crazy stuff. So yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why this season I've removed the outro, because I say follow us on our social media. We don't have social media really. I got a TikTok. That's it. So I cut that out. Uh, I feel like I'm already doing this. This just cue the violins already, right? Listen, I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad for me. Whatever. I don't know why certain things happen for a reason, you know? Maybe this show had its season. I don't know. And the last episode, I know I talked a little bit about how I just wanted to do things different, you know? Now that I'm married and trying to live life a little differently, you know? Not to get all somber or anything already, but well, I don't know. Let's do a couple things. I got a couple things I want to open. So the cameras first. While we're talking about the cameras, I got a camera here. Insta 360 link to. So this, okay. Another cool thing about this OBS bot is, like, if I want to do like hand tracking, once I can track my hand. So I got this. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing thing. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay. Let's not cut ourselves. All right. All right. Really didn't even need that. I hate this camera I mean this microphone that I set up here. This is stupid. Just throw that back there. All right. It's a nice box. They always hook you up with a nice box. Sometimes that's a bad indicator. That could be like, oh, our product sucks, but didn't you love the boxing, the packaging? That's like just the quality of that feels nice. So here it is. I got a camera. Looks like a nice stand or something. Not sure. So this looks similar. So I wish I would have gotten the oh, how I wish I would have done the E-Meat bot. E-Meat has a bot. And I already love their quality. This is terrible, man. Look how choppy it is. I'm really hoping this camera helps. I did more research on cameras, as I said, and yeah, I want to see how this one turns out. So we'll take this stuff off. This arm setup is just in the way. This is very temporary. I just didn't want to move my setup over here. I just didn't want to have to move that. Very nice packaging. Very well packaged. to make sure there's no scratches on here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just use. Has a little base on it like this, where you can kind of just set it on a platform somewhere. It looks like anywhere. That's pretty cool. See an instruction manual. Throw that out. Who wants to do that, right? Gee, no wonder I have a crappy quality cam. See, this is what I do. I just keep buying something that buying stuff until something works and I don't have to read the instructions. That's how you do it. All right. And those of you guys listening to this one, I apologize. This is a very visual episode. It's so this is like, okay, this is the same kind of USB-C to USB-C cable for the bot. I'm just going to disconnect this bot, man, and use the same cable. It should, in theory, be the same thing, right? See, this is another reason why you're supposed to use the things they give you. I'm cutting corners here. Why? I'm on a time restraint here. I waited weeks to have this moment, all right? To be able to do this show for you guys. Really, for me. Looks like... Oh, I don't know what that thing's doing right now. I guess it thinks I'm way up in the ceiling. Maybe it saw my reflection and thought I was up there. Man, this thing, you see, I don't like that. Why did it do that? This is my first unboxing video, by the way. I've done food reviews on here. I've never done an unboxing video. Okay, so here we go. This is the center of the base. Place it in the center of the base. Okay, so here's the clip. It's pretty good quality clip too. It's like metal. That's not gonna, like, you know, the cheap plastic ones on these E.2 cameras I've been buying. This is like nice metal. Also well packaged and reinforced. I give these guys an A+ so far, just on the packaging alone. That is impressive. Now, how does this... I don't know if I like this. Is this... Don't tell me this sticks onto here. Oh, okay, it's a magnet. So, that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay. See how it follows me? Okay, now let's set this guy. Right next to it. Ouch. Super glue. Might need you in a second. All right, we'll just plug this in the front. But yeah, that the E.meet, it also has, I forget what it's called, but it does the same functionality as the this OBS bot, and man, I'm kicking myself for not getting that thing. Okay, so this thing just turned on. Looks pretty legit. Let's see. Now let's check the quality. So we got this guy, the OBS bot. The other thing I hate about this OBS is you have to have the software to use it. And it keeps disappearing. I got to say, I tried to download it again, couldn't find it. I had to search for where I had connected it at one point, once upon a time. And finally, I found it. I was searching. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Here's a new camera. I don't know how to work it. It looks like there's a QR code on here. I can even just, yeah, I did throw the instructions a second ago. Uh, my mom said, "Thanks for coming to help. I will stop at Cold Brew 7 Brew. What do you want?" I'm already all over it. I got it right here. I don't normally get 7 Brew either. How strange. My mom was like, "Oh, I'll go get you 7 Brew." I don't ever get 7 Brew. Guess she's really she's counting on me and being there. I gotta get out of here. Dang it. At least I got to go over this. I got a couple other things, couple other unboxing things. Maybe I'll save them for the next one. But I'm impressed with this camera. So let's go back to the I just realized I didn't have that up for you guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. Now you guys can see it. I'm very impressed with this. The color, the tone, I've done nothing to it. Very plug and play again. So let's go through them. Here's the E-Meet, way too bright, but I like how zoomed in it is, and it's good for a distance. So I will be getting rid of this one today. And not getting rid of it, but I'll be putting it back over towards the couch because it's just good for a far away look. This, very close to the OBS look, without the delay, which is great. And then this OBS bot, which is just laggy, and it's... Why? Look at that. That alone shows you. And then let's go back to the new one. That is impressive. I'm impressed. I'm happy. I like that it moves. Okay, so I haven't even downloaded. I haven't looked into how to work this camera at all. I will say this thing. It's moving with me. I didn't have to download any type of, program to run that or anything. With the OBS, that thing won't even turn on until you download the program, which is impossible to get, especially if you have a Mac. It's annoying. So, thumbs down so far on the OBS. I mean, I'm just not a fan. All right. As promised, I will get into this. Man, I've been delaying this conversation for a long time. Honestly, because the more I've been trying not to think about it. It's a little upsetting when I think about it. So, I don't know, man. Listen, back in January is when I got a call. Well, all right. There's so many different ways I wanted to do this and talk about this, but it's hard to talk about. It sucks, man. It reminds me of the King's Church thing that I went through. For 7 years, I was at King's Church. Talked about that in Lakewood. Served there for 7 years, and it was just all these unmet expectations. I ended up kind of being a heartbreaker. Ended up leaving. Haven't really talked with anyone from that entire church ever since. Haven't heard from anybody. Oh, hold on. I guess she needs me to come now, so I'm just going to have to put this conversation on the back burner. I knew this was going to happen. Well, you know what? I guess this will be a little teaser for the next one. How's that sound? Maybe I'll have my thoughts a little better for you guys. I didn't know she needed me to drop everything I was doing at this very moment and leave. So, I guess I'll finish this later. Long story short, with all that, you guys know I tore my ACL. I couldn't do any shows last year for the remainder, like that summer and fall. Not like we had a whole lot of shows lined up, I gotta say. Um, all right, I guess 12:30. I guess I do got some time. All right. My mom, she's slowly losing it, I think. She's just kind of like she was like, "Oh, so and so's having a graduation party." And she was literally she didn't look at the invitation she sent. And this was last week, and she was like, so my wife Caitlin called and was like, "Oh yeah, I like." She was under the impression, just from the text, she was under the impression that it was that day. So she called her and was like, "This graduation party is like a couple Saturdays from now." My mom's like, "Oh, I'm so so thankful you called me. I was getting dressed. I'm actually fully dressed and heading there. I was gonna go get a gift." I'm like, "Oh, you got to read the invitation." Dear Lord in heaven. It's like my only day off, okay? Like, I could be cleaning this basement. This basement's a disaster. Well, here's you see, I just went ahead and just did this podcast because I knew every time I come down here, I go, I want to do a podcast, but I want it to be clean. But the thing is, I'm never gonna get this clean. I'm never gonna have this set up. It's it's a vicious cycle. It's like, oh, I want to do a podcast, but I also want to clean, but I can't clean until I do the podcast. So then the podcast never happens. It just never happens with my such limited time. And I'm just trying to enjoy what small amount of time I have to myself right now. For goodness sakes. Yeah, I don't even know what to get into, man. There's so much. I wanted to get into the yeah, okay. No thanks on the coffee. Um Maybe buy me lunch. That sounds better. Feed me. I haven't ate anything today. Um and she's heading to the church now. So, let's just wrap this thing up. Maybe I'll get into this some other time, but yeah, the Morning Bird, no longer a band that I'm involved in. I enjoyed it. It was fun. 7 years. There's that number again. 7 years I was in that band, and because I tore my ACL and couldn't play, they went and moved on without me. Got another guy, and I don't blame them. Whatever. If you've ever seen the movie That Thing You Do, same kind of premise. Their drummer Chad breaks his arm. One of my favorite movies of all time. And then they get Guy Patterson, who's more of the wild type of drummer, and he kind of takes one of their ballad songs and blows it up and makes it like a fast-paced song. Great song if you've never seen it. A great movie if you've never seen it. And now I'm getting a phone call from my wife. So basically that's what happened. I got replaced. Yada, yada, yada. That's the end of that. So, yeah. Same premise. I now I resonate with that guy a little bit. I kind of sympathize with him a little bit. The original drummer. But in the movie, had he not happened, or he broke his arm, that band would have never excelled to the went to the places it went to. And it's a good movie. Check it out. That Thing You Do. Tom Hanks. Great movie. But I can't help but say I don't feel like that's what happened with them. I kind of feel like with them, the glory days are done. I played a lot of awesome shows with them. We played the House of Blues. We played Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I kind of feel like those were the glory days of our band, of that band. And yeah, we recorded this record last year. Here it is. That's the album cover that I didn't really approve of. I didn't really like it. And here's us. I'm on the back of that. They just recently did a album release show. Even though I really did think that they were going to ask me to come back. It was bizarre. Like, they were in contact with me for the entire time I was out. And then one day I get a call and they're like, yeah, everyone's sort of expressed that we're going to move on without you. That really blindsided me. I did not see that coming at all. Especially how they really did keep in contact with me. It was bizarre. Like, why do that if you are already planning on keeping the guy that you got, you know? Just strange. In my 20 plus years of playing drums, I've never been kicked out of a band. Ever. Yeah. I was upset. If I would have did this podcast back in January when I got that phone call, I would have been... I just wanted to destroy them. Like, just really go in on every weird thing they've ever done. And because it was weird. And it is weird. The way that they did that, the way that was handled was bizarre. Haven't heard from any of those guys ever since. Didn't really even hear from all of them. I just heard from Jeremy. He was the only one that called me. So, yeah, that was kind of a crappy way to boot out someone that was been in your band for 7 years, you know? But whatever. I hope the best for him. And I'm thankful that it happened, because I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in right now at my church. I know that. I already know that. I needed to quit. I needed to make that decision, and I just kept prolonging it and didn't. And it led to me having to tear my ACL to have my great exodus from that band. So I guess I'll say thank you to the Morning Bird for being crappy and kind of in the long run it helped. So, all right, I'm out of here. I guess that's probably the nicest way I can say all that anyway. So it's probably best that I did have to peace out of here early. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully next time I'll have a guest on here. In the meantime, drive safe. Later.